everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Spiritual Faith Sunday. We're going to get into it. As you saw the intro, it's about breaking the soul tie with the spirit of rejection. Today, I want to talk about the spirit of rejection. I just watched this morning testimonies of four young girls who had a rough, dark past, and situations brought them to God or Jesus because Jesus is God. He is a three in one: God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, all one. And I felt I had to talk about the spirit of rejection because this happens to a lot of people. For example, you don't get a job, someone doesn't want to date you, someone doesn't want to be your friends, you don't get certain chances. I want to dive deeper in that because God is putting it to my heart to talk about it. So, what is it? It's a demon. The spirit of rejection is a demon, and it's very real. But a lot of times people don't know how they get the spirit of rejection. One way is through generational curses. The second way is people who are jealous of you, who are envious of you. They don't want you to have happiness, they don't want you to be successful, etc. So they could be doing this through witchcraft, or they speaking curses over you. That's all putting the spirit of rejection on someone. And I want you to think about your life, about all the negative things that have ever happened to you. For example, connections that end badly. You were bullied at school. Teachers disliked you. It was difficult for you to make friends when you were young. When you wanted to have a certain partner, they reject you. You always attract partners that are not a good partner. For example, you always attract the narcissist. You always attract the players. You always attract the energy vampires. You don't get chances on work. They always say that you don't have enough education, you don't have enough experience, or they make up some excuse not to give you the position, even though you are their best option. So nothing ever works for you. Your family dislikes you, they see you as a black sheep. They don't want to spend time with you, they're ashamed of you. People look weird at you on the street. So these are all examples that you maybe could have the spirit of rejection on you, that somebody put on you. It could happen when you were a baby just born, or your mother was pregnant of you, and they cursed your mother and you, that they don't want you to have a fulfilling life when you are born. And this is very real, it's sinister, it's very dark, it's very evil that somebody did that to you. For example, you had a rough childhood, you always had to struggle and work really hard for all the things that you want in your life. and you feel cursed. And you might say things like, I really think our family is cursed. I really think there's a spell or curse on me. Everything, every time something good happens to me or could happen for me, I lose it. That is what we call confirming the curse, confirming the spell, reaffirming the curse, reaffirming the spell. And you have to stop doing that. This demon has worked for so long on you, for many years, that it influences your thoughts and your feelings that will make you believe you are cursed. And this demon wants you to feel cursed, wants you to think you are cursed, so that you reaffirm it and confirm it. And that's when it creates a soul tie with you. And I'm going to give you guys an action plan to break this soul tie. Step one is you need to stop saying those words that I just said. That is confirming the spell, confirming the curse. That is something you need to stop doing. That's step one. Step two, every time it comes into your mind to affirm the spell, to affirm the curse, confirming it, I want you to focus on God. I want you to focus on the divine. And know that you are a child of God. I want you to remember that. And focus on God. This is who you really are. Step three, create a relationship with God from within. Going to the church is finding God outside of you, but God lives within us. He put a soul in our body, and your soul is a connection, the relationship between you and God. Oh wait, it's like this. Step four. Say, for example, you go and meet up with a person and you have a conversation. And this person brings up a negative experience that is connected to you, right? You say to that person, I don't want to talk about the past anymore. I want to focus on the present, if you don't mind. I don't want to focus on the past anymore. Then you take attention and energy away from those negative experiences. And it's taking the power of this demon, this spirit, away on you. Step five, create new positive experiences for yourself. Stop relying on others to make you happy. And this is a huge, important key to breaking the soul tie with the spirit of rejection. You are an adult now. You're not a child anymore. You're old enough to be independent. You can take care of yourself. We don't really need other people in our life to have a fulfilling life. We give ourselves a fulfilling life. by our choices, our actions, our decisions. Use your mind wisely. Choose your feelings wisely. What you do is instead of your focus going outwards towards others, you bring your focus inwards to yourself. And then that demon, also that spirit that also has no longer power over you. Step 6. Now you try to master your mind, your feelings, the conversations you have with people. You create your own new positive experiences. You no longer rely on others. You create your own happiness. You are independent. Now it's time to watch your self language. You need to create a new you. So you're doing all these new positive things. You pray, you're forming a relationship with God. You do all the things I already said. You watch your self language. Now you are well on your way to breaking the soul tie with this demon of rejection. It's now time to start confirming positive things. That's step 7. Like, for example, I am blessed. I am a child of God. I am protected by the divine. God loves me. God cherishes me. God blesses me for following Him. I am grateful for my home, my roof above heads. I can pay my bills. I am healthy. I am happy with my own company. I am proud of myself, and so on. Whatever comes to your mind. You can write it in a journal, and it's called gratitude. Gratitude is so much more than being grateful for what you have. It's also spiritual protection against spiritual warfare, against you and against your life. In New Age, they teach you if you practice gratitude, you will receive worldly things. But I'm here to teach you what it really means, for what gratitude really stands for. Because for getting worldly things is from Satan. And this comes from the law of attraction and it is demonic. It's because they say if you practice gratitude in the law of attraction, you will receive worldly things. And the key is worldly things that makes it demonic. Jesus, our God, created everything. It all belongs to God. Everything this universe has to offer comes from God. It belongs to God. He is the universe. It's all spiritual energy from God. So you don't get blessings from the law of attraction. You get blessings in life from God. Because you form a relationship with Him. And the law of attraction teaches you to love Satan, to love the material, superficial things. And there's no spirit of love in it, there's no spirit of the divine in it. In another way said, what does Satan want you to love more than God? Money, wealth, power, material things. What does the law of attraction want you to love? Money, wealth, power, material things. It does not connect you to God. It all comes from God. But only Satan doesn't have the Spirit of God. The law of attraction will make you love the world more than God, the material things more than God. And this will enslave you back into the soul tie with the spirit of rejection. And this demon will use the law of attraction against you to bring you back into its bondage because it will make you even believe that you need it to attract the things to you so that it can rebuke it out of your life. So basically, you give that demon then the playbook, what you desire in your life with the law of attraction, and then that demon rebukes it. Oh, this is what you want? Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'm going to rebuke it out of your life so that you stay a slave to me and that you become addicted to the law of attraction and it never works because I rebuke what you desire in your life. And then you go deeper down the rabbit hole. You start to use witchcraft, you start to use the occult, and it comes no end to it. But if you put your faith in God and you form a relationship with Him, God will say something like this to you. My God, my child, all this abundance this universe has to offer comes from me. If you put your faith in me, what I have planned for your life, I will bless you with all you could ever dream of, more and even better than you had in mind. God already knows your future, so we don't need the law of attraction. When you put your faith into God and you know that it all belongs to Him, you have to start realizing that today. You may not even realize that you have this spirit, but we all had it at some point in our life, or maybe still do. And this is a daily practice so that you can break free from it and use this action plan I just gave you. And I want you to share this video with as many people as possible because everybody needs to know how to do this. If you put your faith in God, you give your life over to God, He will remove the obstacles in your life. He will remove the wrong people in your life. And He will start to bless you with the right things because everything comes from Him. God will help you to end the soul tie with the demon of rejection in your life then. I hope you feel blessed by this message from God. I hope it brought you much insight and good thoughts, good feelings for your day. I hope it may transform your life to the best life you could ever live you thought you would never have. Because it's really powerful. God's power is the most powerful force in you and in your life, and you need to believe it because it's real. And when you do this action plan, you will see. What you could also do every time you make a choice, a decision, you take a piece of paper, create two columns. First one is the world, which is Satan. The second column is God. And when you make a choice, a decision, of which world is it? You can also use this for thoughts, feelings, actions, wishes, dreams, or when you invest in something. Do you invest in something that is of the world, Satan, or do you invest in something that is of God, the divine? For example, greed is from the world, is of Satan. Investing in education, a better job, taking care of the future of your kids, that is of God. So your intentions are everything. In which world you're going to live. And I hope this helped you guys a lot. This is a really nice picture I found. I'm going to use it for this video. Thank you for watching.